hapon sa inyong lahat. Konnichiwa, Nihon no Minisan. Welcome, boxing fans watching live around the Philippines, in Japan, and around the world. We are coming to you today from the Okada, Manila, here in Parañaque City, Metro Manila, in the beautiful Philippines. Now, let's meet the fighters. Firstly, fighting out of the red corner to my right tonight, wearing the white with lime green. He weighed in at 121.6 pounds. Fight record, 12 wins, 1 loss, 11 wins by knockout. He hails from Windhoek, Namibia, and he is the current WBO Junior Featherweight Global Champion. Let's give a warm Philippine welcome to Vs Nghitumbwa. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner tonight, wearing white with the Philippine flag. He weighed in at 121.6 pounds. Fight record, 32 wins, 4 losses, 22 wins by knockout. He comes from Ormoc City, Leyte. He is the 3-time, 3-division world champion. Kamiliwan Marita Leyte, Philippines. Here is the one and only Casimero. Okay, here's referee attorney Top Dawson with the final instruction. One king will be crowned this afternoon on a Saturday slugfest brought to you by Treasure Boxing Promotions in cooperation with Johnny Elorde Boxing. They are fighting for the WBO Junior Featherweight Global Championship. John Riel Cuadro Alas Casimero versus Vs Nghitumbwa, the defending champion. My name is James Velasquez, together with Rachel Donaire and Donito Donaire Jr. as Casimero comes out aggressive to open the first round. Rachel, it is important to set the tone in a championship fight.
Yes, it is, and I think that John Riel Casimero has done that, just that.
And Donito, of course, you were slated to face this man, John Riel Casimero. At this weight division, do you think this is a place where he can be more comfortable, stronger?
He looks strong. He looks very strong, and at the same time, he doesn't have to cut the weight that he had problems with in the bantamweight.
For the defending champion, Vs Nghitumbwa, that's a key term that we have to put out here. Energy. Yes, you're the defending champion, but you are fighting on your opponent's home soil.
John Riel is allowing himself, Vs Nghitumbwa, to feel his power early in this fight, and that is a very important aspect for his fighting style.
And Nghitumbwa, undefeated since his professional debut, a unanimous decision loss. But Casimero looking to make a statement early, goes to the body that time.
I think an overhand and the body would be good for Casimero to land against Nghitumbwa. Nghitumbwa with the high guard coming in, but opens up when he punches.
Chin is up in the air. John Riel can time it.
Coming up on a minute remaining in the opening round. All fighters looking to trade early and often.
And we don't see this usually where Casimero is stepping back. Nghitumbwa is here to fight.
Well, let's remember that also does have that ability to switch. So let's see if he does change that in the second round.
Great point.
He slaps with those overhand, but I think it's the accumulation of punches that he does damage people or his fighters, opponents.
He's trying to protect himself with that shoulder.
Nghitumbwa.
I think John Riel is looking for a big shot to land against Nghitumbwa.
So Nghitumbwa trying to unload with that right hand. Staying active with the jab as well. Casimero trying to go to the body, but met with that left hook counter by Nghitumbwa. And that ends a feel it out first round. It is championship time over here at Okada. Welcome back to the Okada Manila Grand Ballroom as we take a look at some of the highlights in the opening round. Nonito, walk us through what you saw.
Well, in the beginning, Casimero was trying to impose his power, but Nghitumbwa came in actually with a lot of great defense to nullify a lot of the power that John Riel let out.
Felipe is trying to establish that jab, keep John Riel away.
And I think John Riel, Casimero is looking for good timing to catch Nghitumbwa, knowing that his chin is up there when he does attack.
Champion though, yes, keeping that distance, but looking to be willing to trade if it came to it. As Casimero lands one up top. Wild punches now coming from Casimero.
Casimero trying to land a left also.
And Nghitumbwa is coming back every single time that Casimero throws those big shots.
Gotta watch out, Nonito, for that left hook counter that Nghitumbwa is throwing every time Casimero's opening up.
And I think that Felipe's Nghitumbwa is looking for that overhand from Casimero, and that's why he has a high guard going into this fight to protect himself. But again, when he does goes in offense, it's when he is vulnerable for those big shots.
So far, Nghitumbwa the one pushing forward. Oh, big shot again by Nghitumbwa.
And again, this is something that you don't see with Casimero. Casimero usually is the one pressing forward in all the fights that we've seen him, majority of it.
Casimero looking to chop him down, has been going with that left hook to the body on multiple occasions already.
And I think that's what they need to do, is to break him down to the body to open up the top.
As you know, I always love the investment into the body early on.
And with Felipe's Nghitumbwa jabbing and pressing forward, because the thing about pressure fighters like Casimero, who likes to throw wide shots, is to smother those punches. And he's doing the right thing by pressing forward with the high guard to smother the big shot from Casimero.
Under a minute remaining in the second round. Nghitumbwa, Nonito, has done a great job staying in front of John Riel, despite John Riel trying to dance away, step away, and that prevents him from creating like awkward angles.
That's correct, because he feels that inside he has the advantage because of John Riel's way of punching, which is a wide shot coming from John Riel, which again you can smother to lessen the impact.
Nghitumbwa looking to fire away after hearing the 10-second warning. Casimero again to the body. Let's see if that pays off towards the later rounds. Back in a moment. Back inside the Okada Manila Grand Ballroom. And this is for the WBO Junior Featherweight Global Championship. Take a look at the highlights. Rachel, some observations you've had in the past two rounds.
I feel like Nghitumbwa was doing amazing as far as controlling the ring. The thing is, he's trying to set up that chopping right hand. It seems to me that it's more of a slap. It's very quick, but more of a slap. Even his jab is his left hook is more of a slapping left hook.
What I see is coming into this fight, Casimero is very confident.
Yeah.
And whether it's overconfidence or just confident that he had, because I know he has a tremendous amount of power, and sometimes when you are confident, you tend to look past an opponent, you know. And with Nghitumbwa's coming in there with great certainty, and he's pressing forward with great defense and smothering Janriel Casimero's punches.
John Riel bobbing, weaving, looking for an opening again. Ducks under and goes to the body. Ooh.
Great shot by Casimero.
Nice shot. There you go. I believe that's what John Riel was looking for.
And that body shot.
Crowd coming to life. Oh, Nghitumbwa answers. That's smart by Casimero, not getting too trigger happy. Oh, but Nghitumbwa connects.
And Nghitumbwa is just pressing and pressing, and it can be very tiring when you get fighters like that. And I think it's a similar fashion that another African fighter that fought John Riel was to press with the heavy high guard.
Nghitumbwa again pressing the action, moving forward. But that combination by Casimero rocked the champion in this round.
And the thing about throwing a lot of punches is they tire you out a lot. And I think this is why Nghitumbwa is just on a high guard, hoping to tire Casimero down a little bit.
But with that high guard, he is exposing himself to those body shots that Casimero's been using.
And I think that Casimero should be using those body shots to open up the head, like I mentioned earlier.
Under 30 seconds remaining in the third round. Bout scheduled for 12.
Great body shot by Casimero, and I think that's what he should focus more a lot. And of course, Nghitumbwa should be focusing on the jab and pressing forward like he has. But of course, with Casimero's style and punches, it's a dangerous territory.
Almost a simultaneous exchange. Another action-packed affair, and we'll be back for more. Round 4.
Overhand coming from Casimero.
Again, round number 4, bout scheduled for 12.
Good push jab to set up the straight. And I think, like Rachel said, investing in that body shot is going to be a big help for Casimero.
But John Riel, Nghitumbwa was stepping in.
And Casimero is doing a great job. Oh, setting up again with the jab and an overhand to land on Nghitumbwa. But he's fighting smart at this moment.
Oh, nice left hook by Nghitumbwa.
There's that body shot. Nghitumbwa's still trying to do that chopping right.
I think this is a really good look for Casimero, setting up the jab and throwing the overhand and the body along with it as well.
Let's see if those investment shots make those hands drop. Round number 4 in the books. We'll be back for more. Some of the highlights in round number 4 in this championship bout between John Riel Casimero of the Philippines and Philippus Nghitumbwa, defending champion from Namibia. Nonito, walk us through again what you saw in that previous round.
Well, the body shot was definitely something that he invested on in that round. And the jab while not just throwing big shots, but he was actually setting up his big shot behind the jab.
If you're just joining us again, my name is James Velasquez. I'm third wheeling actually with Nonito and Rachel tonight, but always a pleasure to see you guys. Obviously, Rachel, now that we're towards the middle rounds, are you hoping to see the results of those investment shots that you've seen from Casimero?
Yes, I definitely am. And the thing is that Nghitumbwa, he is trying to keep him at a distance, but Casimero is doing a good job of circling around the ring, bobbing and weaving.
And using those jab behind to throw those big shots. Again, body shots, investing in those body shots.
Casimero, sort of a wait and bait. Again, body, you could hear it from a mile away. Those shots you can hear from Rojas Boulevard.
One thing that Casimero does have is a heavy hand.
Another one, this time going up top with a left hook.
Nghitumbwa just trying to throw anything out there.
Oh!
Hits
Flush
John
shot.
Rail Casimero with the right hand. He's been trying to land that. See, this is the same one that he was doing earlier, but the other ones, John Rail was able to slip.
I think that Casimero needs to go back into the jab, or even just putting the jab out there in front of Nghitumbwa's face.
You gotta give it to Nghitumbwa. He's taking these shots pretty well.
I was just going to
100%.
point that out, yeah.
100%. You got to give it up to him. Those shots from Casimero's are very devastating, and yet Nghitumbwa is taking them, especially those body shots and the overhands from Casimero.
No, 1-2.
I heard that one.
Nghitumbwa, yeah. Look at them trying to trade body shots.
Yes,
and then
body
switch
for
it
body.
up.
Body for body.
Ooh. But notice, Nonito, that every time Casimero lands to the head, to the body, you see the defending champion answer back with a 1-2 or a 1-2-3. Oh, nice
Nice
shot.
Overhand.
Yes.
That's exactly what Casimero has been waiting for.
Oh! Casimero!
Oh, he's saved by the bell in this one.
What an explosive end to round number 5.
Saved by the bell and will be able to recover for 1 minute. Let's see if that affects him in the next round.
Highlights in round number 7. Again, a world championship bout between John Riel Casimero challenging for the WBO Junior Featherweight Global Championship held by Philippus Energy Nghitumbwa. Already saw one knockdown in this fight already.
A devastating one at that.
Now, 2 rounds after that knockdown. Is that enough time, Nonito, for the defending champ to recover?
I mean, he's recovering really well because he's trained for this, but at any moment he can go down and he won't get up if he gets hit with those shots again.
Nice combination by John Real. Nice body shot again.
Now, Rachel, you see him setting up those power shots.
Exactly. And that's what we needed him to do. You can't just throw it at just whenever without there actually being a target to hit. You waste energy like that. You get tired.
And that's something that you do get excited over, especially if you have power behind it. You just forget to set up at times, especially hurting Nghitumbwa the way he did early on.
Granted the toughness, though, and the heart of Philippus Nghitumbwa, staying on his feet, surviving, and looking to thrive in round number 8.
Janriel looking for setting his big shot again, while Nghitumbwa now is coming back and being confident.
Oh, nice shot there. You can see also, Rachel, Casimero is rolling
Yes.
those punches.
Exactly. So every single time that that Nghitumbwa throws the right hand, you see Casimero roll with it and then rotate out of that situation. So it's harder for Nghitumbwa to follow through if he misses that the overhand right.
No need to those details. Those are the things that I love about this sport.
It's a science, you know, and a lot of things. Again, going back into it, setting up the punches, like Janriel just did. He threw a jab before anything, just not just throwing those big bolo shots that he's done. But there is a technique to a lot of things in boxing.
Nghitumbwa getting warned for a back of the head.
Janriel
shots.
going. Nghitumbwa.
Oh, nice shot by Janriel. Oh, good straight by Nghitumbwa.
They were both throwing the straight, while both rights. Straight from Nghitumbwa and overhand for Janriel that missed.
10-second warning. Nghitumbwa connects with that right hand.
Jab, jab, straight. He's actually doing a great job by setting everything up behind his jab.
Oh!
Oh! Wow, he survives it again! Yet again!
How lucky can you get? We'll find out when we come back. Entering the deep waters of this championship bout, we were talking off the air. No need to racial. How lucky can you get? Toward the end, another rocking combination by Casimero.
And he was able to have it just right at the end where now he had 1 whole minute to recover and Janriel Casimero wasn't able to follow up on everything.
Oh, Janriel Casimero with the body hook, and that landed the last hook. I think Nghitumbwa is just going for broke right now. And at the same time, Janriel is trying to go for the same thing to stop this fight.
Nice body work.
But like you said, those body shots.
Casimero again just closing the gap here, but cannot be careless.
Nghitumbwa slips on the QR code.
Philippus, you have to point your camera, not step on it. Oh, nice combo. Rushing in, leaving himself open. Has to be careful in case Casimero counters. Oh, nice shot. But I guess he was rolling with it still. Talking about Casimero.
This guy has a lot of energy. Nghitumbwa.
Yeah,
Energy Nghitumbwa.
that's why he's
Oh,
called.
Nice body
Beautiful
shot
body
by
shot.
Janriel.
That's a beautiful body shot. You can hear it from all the way back there.
Yeah. A minute and a half remaining, round number 9.
That exact same way that Janriel keeps rotating to the left side, like I said.
Oh.
Nice shot by Janriel Casimero. Tied
Good
up.
counter.
We have half of the round again left. Let's see what happens.
Janriel catching his breath a little bit.
Definitely he needs to play behind that jab like he has to set up the big shot. You know, again, being so excited about things, it can tire you out. Especially every shot that you throw are power shots.
Casimero trying to bait him with that head movement. Body shot again.
I believe they'll pay off in a bit.
You saw Nghitumbwa take a really big deep breath.
Yes.
When they broke that clinch, yeah?
Yes.
The referee breaking up the fight right away to keep the action going.
3 rounds to go. And again, another furious finish. A lot of ruthless aggression in this championship bout between Janriel Casimero and the defending champion, Philippus Nghitumbwa.
You know, as you noticed in the last round at the end, also, Casimero lands a big shot.
It's always towards the end, Donita and Rachel.
Exactly. I'd rather want to see him set up shots earlier, and of course have that happen. We did have that happen when he first knocked him down, though.
Oh, that overhand almost landed. That would have been the end of the night.
The day. We're still in the afternoon.
That's very true. The end of the afternoon.
Double left uppercut by Casimero, trying to break through, blitz through that defense.
Nghitumbwa pressing forward.
He's gonna want to have Janriel Casimero on his back foot. That's the best bet for Nghitumbwa.
Yes, smothering him. If you give Janriel that big distance for his power, is when he can be very devastating. But if you smother those punches, it can take a lot less shot. Oh, body shots again, and you keep calling that body shots.
It's a beautiful body shot.
That's your perfect. That's your favorite punch, though, is the body shot.
Well, and you have to. I mean, the way that Nghitumbwa is throwing, he's throwing his jab. He's leaving the left side of his body open. Of course, it's gonna be easy for Janriel to be able to take advantage of that hole.
And I'm pretty sure that's something that they focused on during training camp, watching film if they have resources to do so, to research on their opponent's playing style or fighting style.
You know, that's interesting that you say that, because we were trying to find fight tape on him, and it was actually quite difficult.
Yeah, it was very difficult.
There might have been like maybe 2 that we saw, and most of them were highlights, not full fights.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So let's see if that has been something that they've observed during the course of the fight. A minute coming up in round number 10.
Casimero is just taking a break in this round. But don't be fooled. One shot can end it all from Casimero.
I feel like every time you say that, that's what happens. It's like a foretelling.
You can hear Casimero's corner. That's in Bisaya saying sumbag.
Punch.
The champion, though, remaining active. Consistently throwing that jab and following up.
Yep, keeping that jab out there. He's trying to keep him away. Trying to keep him at bay. And like I said, once he throws that jab and he can touch you, he knows that that right hand is going to be able to land. Or we can assume that if Janriel stood there, he wouldn't be able to land. But we do know that Janriel has been rolling the correct direction.
Yes.
Nice body shot to end the round.
Last 2 rounds when we come back. It is one more round between Ultimate Boxing Glory and defeat. And our 2 warriors have given us a show. Will that knockdown and accuracy score the win in the championship for Janriel Casimero, or will the toughness, activity, and heart of Philippus Nghitumbwa, the defending champion, be enough for him to retain his title?
Well, this is it. This is it. They're going to go in there, and it's going to be like first round for Janriel Casimero.
Janriel Casimero comes out already swinging. Was able to roll under everything that Nghitumbwa tried to keep him off.
Trying to corner him now.
Ranging him with his left hand, and then firing off with his right.
And Casimero, it actually looks fresh in this round.
Big shot up top, but he counters.
Tries to hit John Real with a right of his own, misses, but he got out of the corner.
Again, the heart of this champion, Rachel and Donito.
He definitely came in to fight, that's for sure.
I don't think he was going to come to the Philippines to give his belt away, so I give him complete respect and applause for coming to another country, the opponent's country, and standing on his feet. If you're going to take the belt away from me, you're going to have to fight me for it. And that's when he's made it.
The adjustment, Rachel and Donito, after getting hurt, decided to box from a distance because earlier he was trying to trade with Casimero.
That's right. You know, with him being in tremendous shape. Oh, Casimero. They're just going at it.
There's always that puncher's chance.
100%.
Yes, and you have to remember that Nghitumbwa has 11 KOs to his 12 wins as well.
Warning.
Nghitumbwa coming in.
50 seconds left. Can John Real do it?
The defending champion still looking spry. Oh.
Was in the back of the head. What will the referee say? That has been happening throughout the rounds, though. This is not something that's new. It's more so the fact that it was, they gave him a 1-point deduction for back of the head shot.
Now will the defending champion go for broke knowing that there was a point deduction?
And he has a knockdown against him as well.
Yeah.
He's upset at the referee.
10 seconds in the final round.
Rules that a slip. And
We go the distance.
the end of the fight, we will see if the point deduction, in addition to a knockdown, gives the decision to John Real Casimero when we return. Landed per se, but the way that he throws that punch, it wraps around almost to end up hitting the opponent's back of the head. I think he's stressing. I'm looking at him right now. He doesn't look too happy. His corner's hugging him and consoling him, but we don't know if what the ruling is just yet. I feel like Nghitumbwa believes that it might go to John Real Casimero.
Well, you know, the thing that we got to give up to as well, give credit to is Casimero has actually shifted his game plan from pressing forward to using the jab or setting up his big shot behind the jab.
Well, as we wait for the decision, we'll have a word from our sponsors. Back in a moment. Two of the sweetest words in boxing. And new. And now, as we look at the highlights of this fight, Nonito, what has been the key to the major victory of Casimero Vs Nghitumbwa?
Well, his power was definitely one of the things, but setting up the jab just like he did just now and punching everything behind the jab.
And Rachel, final thoughts about this championship bout?
I think this was an exciting match. I think that I want to give so much credit to Nghitumbwa. I think again, that we're showing right now. Of course, the knockout, as you see, even his arms were giving out from getting himself up. But we have to give respect to where respect is due, and he came here and tried to defend his title on foreign soil. He had so much heart to get up from that knockdown, and he's tried to stick to his game plan, and I want to thank him for putting his title on the line here in front of us at Okada.
And now let's hear from Casimero.